I am not a professional baker, but I did want to challenge myself to recreate a Korean dessert into a cookie. I've had this idea on my mind for quite some time, but I was like, what if we play around with Korean injeolmi flavors? And if you don't know what injeolmi is, it's a really soft and chewy rice cake covered in roasted soybean powder. So the first problem was I didn't really know where to start about like how to infuse these flavors and textures into the cookie. So I did some cookie recipe research and I actually came across this ube mochi crinkle cookie recipe by Kat Liu, and I was like, what if we swap out the ube jam for injeolmi powder? But then I was like, that might change a lot of the composition because jam and flour are not really the same kind of substance. So I adjusted a few measurements of the butter, flour, and injeolmi powder content and basically just crossed my fingers at this point to hopefully have something that resembled a crinkle mochi cookie. I think the injeolmi powder is too dark for it to have like a nice crinkle contrast. I'm just gonna dip it in some powdered sugar and see what happens. Yeah, it definitely did not crinkle as much as I wanted to, and adding the powder on top was not the move, but let's see how it actually tastes. I think the nuttiness from the soybean powder and the butter in the cookie go really well together. Even though it didn't crinkle the way I wanted it to, honestly the flavor was so on point and it was definitely a really fun experiment to try out.